Hi everybody, my name is Kim, and welcome back to Bookmarks and Breadsticks. Welcome back to Bookmarks and Breadsticks. If you're new to my channel and you made it here, you must be looking for books all about food. I specialize in reading culinary nonfiction and food writing. I do read some fiction that involves food, and today I'm here to talk to you about the coolest readathon ever, a food readathon. I'm here to talk about Book Buffet 2021. Book Buffet 2021 will take place the entire month of August and is hosted by myself and the 3 other founding members of Feasting Females, Amrita, Amy, and Rosie. First and foremost, follow our Instagram handle at BookBuffetFF for Feasting Females so you can stay up to date on everything we are reading. Oh, and make sure you are also liked and subscribed to this channel and to the other Feasting Females, because over the next couple of weeks of July into August, we will be posting our TBRs, the Book Buffet tag videos, and recommended reading lists so you can get tons of recommendations so you can participate in this read. So why did we create the Feasting Females Presents the Book Buffet Readathon? Well, personally for me, it was my goal of 2021 to find more people to read food writing books with me. And I love the friendship I have created with Amrita, Amy, and Rosie. And this readathon we thought was a really fun way to encourage other people into the genre. It's a really niche genre. I have, 500 subscribers. A lot of people don't even know food writing as a genre exists in your bookstore. So we wanted to create a bingo card so it felt approachable and there were prompts that were easy to achieve. First and foremost, there is a group read. We will be reading Anthony Bourdain's Kitchen Confidential. We will have a live show about it at the end of the month. One participant at random will win a hardcover copy, of Anthony Bourdain's most recent book, World Traveler and an Irreverent Guide by Laurie, Wolever. So we talk about this more in depth during the announcement live video, which I'll link in the cards above and in my playlist down in the description below. This was the last book pitched by Bourdain before he died by suicide in 2018, and his longtime assistant Laurie brought the book to fruition. It did have a couple of delays due to COVID, and I'm so glad this book is out in the world. So the buddy read, again, is Anthony Bourdain's first book, Kitchen Confidential, and the prize for the Book Buffet is World Travel. To recap, the Book Buffet is the entire month of August. The group read is Anthony Bourdain's first book, Kitchen Confidential. One of the prizes we have as a giveaway at the end of the month is Anthony Bourdain's book, World Travel, that came out this year and was completed by his longtime assistant, Laurie Wolever. What else can I tell you about Feasting Females and the Book Buffet Readathon? Well, we did do a live show announcement, which I'll link in the cards and down below. I will be having a playlist on my channel where I will have videos of recent reads, my TBR, and also recommended reading lists to help you hit some of the prompts on the bingo card. So now, let me tell you about the bingo card. I'm going to shift over slightly so the bingo card can go here in post-production. So there are 16 different squares on the bingo card, and one is a free space. So starting at the top, you will find 2 prompts. One is 40% BIPOC authors and 40% female authors. We don't want you to just have a one and done scenario. We need to be reading diversely all the time, and I think the food world is a great world to do this. Food is global. There are chefs, there are food historians, there are all kinds of people all over the world. And this is a really great opportunity to read diversely. So those are 2 bingo squares. In the top row, to finish off the top row, another prompt is set in a different country, and another is movie adaptation. I already have filmed a whole recommended reading list of books that have adaptations, and movie adaptation / Netflix / TV series, it's all fine. We're not going to police you. Set on a different country, a different continent, this should also be pretty easy because food is, again, global. Second row, moderator recommendation. Well, considering my entire channel is about food writing, any book I've ever talked about, minus the awful book, The Supper Club, and Eat, Pray, Love, are free game for you. I will never recommend you read Eat, Pray, Love. Go see my video, Eat, Pray, Rant, and you'll figure out why. The next square is fiction. I have a whole list of recommended reads for fiction, and this, you know, while food, the next square is fiction. Book Buffet is obviously about promoting nonfiction, but we know maybe you need a break. Also, the running gag is because I read so much nonfiction, I rarely read any fiction, that the square is also to challenge me to actually read a fiction book in the month of August. Moving on over, a new to you genre. This could be maybe you've never read a microhistory before, which a microhistory is a special topic, usually something like a single ingredient, or maybe a new to you genre is, I don't know, I can't think of any others off the top of my head, but I'm sure Rosie, Amy, and Amrita have other examples. But maybe a new to you genre is, maybe you've never read short stories before in the food writing space. Maybe you've never read poems in the food writing space, or perhaps something written in prose. I mean, there's tons of options out there. A translated work, pretty self-explanatory. A great example here is to get into manga or graphic novels. I'll put a picture over here, but I was recently in the Barnes & Nobles near me, and they actually had a whole manga display of tantalizing, tasty reads for the food lover. So that's a great way to read a translated option. I actually just ordered an entire manga series that's on its way here, which I will be reading in the month of August for this readathon. Sorry, Dan's outside mowing the lawn. I was checking him out. Married life. A new to you food on the third row. This can be a single food or a type of cuisine. For example, did you know that the pawpaw is a fruit indigenous to the United States? There's a whole book about it. The group read, as I mentioned earlier, is Anthony Bourdain's Kitchen Confidential. We give you a free space, and then final prompt to fill out the third row is super broad scope. I like to say that these are like the history of Chinese food in America, or the Devil's Cup, the history of coffee, or a great one is Why We Cook, Women on Food, Identity, and Connection. That also would help you check off that BIPOC, the BIPOC square and the female author square, or at least contribute towards that. A book published in 2021. There's lots of wonderful books that have come out this year. A book that's published in 2021. I love a good recent read. I will have a whole list, but a couple, just looking at my shelf over there. Flamin' Hot by Richard Montanez. This is the story of how the creator of Flaming Hot Cheetos. Earlier this year, we covered Crying in H-Bart by Michelle Zauner, another recent publication. Billion Dollar Fish by Kevin M. Bailey. And Oishi, The History of Sushi by Eric C. Raff. That's 4 right on my shelf over there. Oh, and Michael Pollan has a new book out this year that is called This Is Your Mind on Plants. And yeah, I'll stop there because I'm going to have a whole video of other recommendations. A microhistory, as I mentioned earlier, is a microhistory, the way I'm interpreting it, is a single ingredient. A great author to do this with is Mark Kurlansky. He writes a lot of microhistories. He's done salt, milk, cod. He also did a whole book on paper, which is not exactly food, but I already own the book and still want to read it. The next square is nonfiction. It's a little bit of a give me, but we want to encourage you to read nonfiction, so you should do it. And finally, to finish out this bingo card, published in 2020 or earlier. So just as we want to encourage you to read recent reads, go back into the backlist of a great author. Anthony Bourdain has many books. Mark Kurlansky, Michael Pollan. There are tons of books that are still amazing and relevant. I mean, gosh, there's so many books about Julia Child, for example. I feel like a new one comes out every single year. Okay, so that's the bingo card for the book buffet. I've already mentioned to follow us on Instagram. I'll be hosting videos throughout the month and maybe one or two reading sprints / live shows in the month of August. I don't think I'm going to try and read 16 books. I don't think I've ever read 16 books in a month, but I am going to try and double dip on a few of these squares. So make sure you tune into my channel to see all the recommended reads lists that I'll be coming out with this month. What else is there? We will have a live show to wrap everything up at the end of the month. There will be a tag video for the book buffet that is going to go live the first week of August. So tag your it. I hope you participate. And let us know in the comments below if you're looking for book recommendations and if you're going to participate in the book buffet. I really hope you guys do. I'm so excited this even came to fruition. And maybe my goal is probably to do a lot of reading vlogs actually in the month of August, where maybe I'll find some way to do more read and discover videos where I'm reading and eating and trying new things. But I'll stop there. Obviously, I could geek out and go on and on for ages. I'm so excited for this Readathon. I'm so excited. I hope you are well. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, not only on my channel, but on the other hosts for Feasting Females. Follow our account on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.